Hold on, let me take a look here. Alright, so I'll call it out. Chicken butt, you will be to the left. Ellie, to the left. Left went from when we run in and we're facing down the front. Mike, left. Bill, left. Cersei, left. Skip the run, left. Mizzle, left. And everybody else is on the right. So Tig, Jen, Galganash, Chiodo, Septuagint, and myself are on the right.
Oh, because then I read your raid warning, and you said groups 1 and 2 will be on the east, and then groups 2 and 4 will be on the east. So I got confused there.
No, it's just I had a space in between the W and the E, but
Alright, my bad.
alright, I'm gonna do a poll timer.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Beware. 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 Beware.
Looks like we're staying pretty even. That's good.
Beware.
Yeah, when you get that beam, try to run away from the group if we can.
Beware.
Mike, can you be red Jen?
That was my bad.
Or Matt, not Mike, I'm sorry. Pop your DPS ones here. We want to get him out of this room fast.
Beware. 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 Beware.
The left side, you guys need to slow your DPS. You guys gotta let us catch up. You're at 42, we're at 48.
Beware. Beware. Beware.
Alright, get your gems.
Beware.
Left side, stop your DPS.
Beware.
Alright, go ahead and pick your DPS back up.
Everyone got their gems?
Beware.
Do you want me to start my stacks now?
Beware.
Or am I supposed to go work on that?
I'm not sure. We'll just play by ear. Try to build some up, I guess. But not all the
Beware.
way.
I mean, I'm at 30 already.
Yeah, I'm at 70. I don't know if I keep mine.
Well, let's see how it plays out.
Beware. Beware.
I'm at 93, so 98.
Beware.
Okay.
Too much.
Yeah, get Jen up.
Not looking good for me.
Beware. Beware.
Alright, get in there, hurry.
I'm not in there yet. There's a goal.
Be or yeah.
We don't have any. These are the edge guys. Slow them down. I taunt Mike.
Beware.
Did you want a hero, Tig?
Yeah, I guess so.
There we go. I got him, Mike.
Oh.
Beware.
wipe it up, guys. This is a pretty interesting fight.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, thank goodness! Don't you worry, my precious baby boy. I'm gonna take good care of you.
Two tweaks to that. One, make sure he's in the exact middle so that the ads have the most amount of space before they get to the edge. And we need to throw down like tar traps and stunning totems and all that stuff to keep them in the middle as long as possible, because once they spread out, it gets really inefficient to DPS them down.
That's still good. That's still a good one though.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, we
like- Sorry, so like, what are we supposed to do with this topaz? Because it's very hard to tell who's in the circle and who's not.
well,
Because, like, I can't tell where Chicken is, I can't tell where Jen is, and I figure they can't tell where I
Yeah.
am, and we're dodging a lot of stuff.
Oh, here, let me go put down
Let's
markers.
let's not worry about 100 like getting the topaz perfect right now. Let's focus on being able to control the ads and just doing it, because like I think if people are worrying about like the topaz and stuff, that we're gonna have trouble with the actual mechanics that matter. Because I mean the crit thing is important, but I think if we can't get the ads under control, it's not going to work out too well.
Yeah, I mean, like, I can step in, I just need to know when I need to. So, like, I mean, I don't think markers would be that good, because, again, everybody's dodging shit. But, like, if Chicken says I'm out, then I know to go in or something like that. But I don't know. But it's just really
Yeah.
hard to keep track of everybody else's crap to figure out when I'm supposed to go in and when I'm not supposed to go in and when I'm supposed to hold and when I'm not supposed to hold.
I think for now, just go in as soon as you get the buff going, and there might be some overlap, but I mean, we can work out efficiencies once we because once we get used to the mechanics, it'll be easier to do that little efficiency tweaking and
Yeah.
stuff. So just try to get as close to as many people as you can when your buff goes off, but don't worry about timing too much.
Okay, sounds good. Also, does it reset whenever we enter Opulence's thing, or was it just because everybody was running by?
What was that?
Like, does it reset whenever we enter the thing, the Chamber of Opulence, or was it just because people were near me while we entered that it? Because I looked down and like my buff had reset.
Oh, it might
Like-
reset so that people don't cheese it by like waiting for like 90 stacks before joining in there. So it probably resets it.
Okay, because I didn't know, because it doesn't matter either way. I just needed to know to plan for it. You know?
Yeah.
So I was like,
Um,
okay.
Yeah, probably resets it. That would make the most sense. But oh, the other thing is just make sure that the we're a little closer downing the ads together, because I think we were at like 5% when you guys killed it, and so it was kind of close before, because he almost got his buff off. So just when you start getting like around 5% on the ad, just kind of slow it down to make sure the other side is close too.
Yeah, we had a couple DPS die, so that contributed. Nah, big deal. We got this.
Was it a
We got
couple
it.
DPS or was it the same DPS twice?
It was me twice.
Well, no, Sep died as well. So, all right, guys, let's get into position.
One other thing.
Yeah, he spins to his right, guys. So he spins to the right of whatever way he's facing. So when he goes to start doing it, I'll call it out. It's really easy to avoid. You could do
The ads are the big ad.
the big ad in for the gauntlet here.
Okay.
All right, guys, I'm gonna do a ready check.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Beware.
I get to his left. The second room, he does the middle. And then I want to say we go to the back and then the front.
Beware. Beware.
Get to his right. Move to the front of the room.
Beware. 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 Beware.
Pop your DPS cooldowns for this room.
Beware. 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 Beware.
Can you be Red Galganath, Matt, or no?
Beware. Beware. Beware.
Grab your gems.
Beware. Beware.
And when we get into the phase 2, let one of the tanks get in the room first. I seen the boss aggro some healers when we went in.
Beware. Beware. Beware.
You're slow a little bit, guys.
Yep. Slow down. East side.
Beware.
I burn.
Beware. Beware.
Spirits of gold in 15 seconds. Ready to slow these ads down. And spirits of gold incoming. And let's get hero. Mike, taunt when you can. Spirit of gold in 30 seconds.
Beware.
Spirits of gold in 10 seconds. Get ready for ads. Taunting. Ads incoming, guys.
Taunted.
Thank you.
Beware.
Hit them hard, gang. You're taking 111% more damage. Ads in 50 seconds. Oh wait, oh shit, they just popped. I missed that one, sorry. Taunted.
Just burn him down.
Alright guys, Zerg the boss. Good job, you guys.
Nice.
Still,
Holy
just
shit, that's awesome.
Breath of Blown Samadhi, or however the hell you pronounce it. Yeah. Just like Aldir, all these bosses, and I don't get no.
Alright, guys, dig for treasure.
Of Dazar'alor, expect fierce resistance from the Zandalari. It would be wise to set some traps to cover our flank. Keep going. I'll catch up.
That was a pretty fun fight.
It was. Ooh. Oh, that has intellect on it, damn it. Why does that gotta have int on it, Belly?
There's a nice one hand for Chicken as soon as he has a shield.
You can go back to if you want to port back really quick, Belly. You can if you want to go DPS.
Belly, I'll take it if no one else wants it.
What is this crown you guys speak of?
It's the head piece you get in here. Crown of the Seducer.
Oh, congrats on the crown.
No,
In our
it's
heart, we got it.
basically the headpiece for the loot he dropped.
Can we get a summon stone up for Belly?
Hey, but good job, everyone. Got it on the second go.
The next one has a chance to drop 2 mounts.
Are they
Are they
mounts or
mounts?
they pets?
They're battle pets.
Oh yeah, battle pets. I'm sorry. I mean, if you're a gnome, you could ride a battle pet.
Oh my
That's a
god.
pretty cool one.
From digging in the treasure, you get silver sculptures, the little snakes, and they sell for 110 gold.
Don't know if you guys remember, but Tig, I think you're Moon, and I think it was Cersei who was the diamond or the. I don't think we need to CC the others because they're normals, and we don't have a death grip. So okay, here we go. I'm going to
You can't
line of sight her,
silence her.
but I'm LOSing her. Throwing a thunder for the win. We keep going this way, guys, with these bosses. We might be moving into heroic in a few. Wouldn't that be cool?
Why am I smaller than a gnome? I'm like
Get
tiny.
shrunk.
Magic.
No, we're not going on Tuesday, Calc. Yeah. Maybe if we do well enough, mid to end of February.
I vote when my DPS gets to 5th. Then I'll be pretty happy.
So will we.
Well, yeah.
I'll only be happy if it gets to 5th because you're improving rather than everyone getting more.
Ooh, good, nice job there, Mizzle. Nice little BOE.
I keep forgetting to loot ad. I wouldn't be that lucky though.
Yeah, that would be some good money for the bank.
Right.
Oh, it's got haste on it too. It's a good cape.
Ooh, he was casting a mass hex. That could have been dangerous. And wouldn't that be a cool spell to have?
I think we should let it go off next time. See what happens.
Right? Just for shits and giggles.
Sorry about that. He was kind of close for my aura.
Oh, that's not happening.
I tried to.
That's fine. Let's just bring him down the stairs a little bit.
Okay, he brought himself down the stairs.
Yeah. Thank you, Mizzle.
I see. There's my trap. If it would have done it, it would have made it.
Sad trap.
Hey, you missed.
Look at him, all by himself, like he's a badass.
Bet you he's gonna spawn those frogs.
Probably.
Oh, did the name Frog Counter give it away?
Sure did.
You called it. These guys don't seem to have an aggro table.
They have a dead table though.
We see what you did there.
All right, next boss.
Alright guys, so we're at about 8 o'clock, so we're going to take a quick intermission, and Tigger and I are going to talk strategy. So be back at, I don't know, sometime about 8, since we're going a little earlier.
s-
Billy want to have a roll off?
Alright, gang, I'm gonna do a raid check to see who's all here so we can explain the fight. Alright, so it looks like everybody's here. Alright, guys, so this is kind of like a gauntlet fight. We generally have 2 bosses up at one time. Okay, and there's. So right now we have, looks like Paku's aspect and Gonk's aspect up. So when we start the fight, we're going to focus target on Paku. We want to burn Paku down. Don't really worry about Gonk, which is marked with the X. Don't really worry too much about him. Mike's just gonna be sitting over there looking pretty, holding him. So while we're on Paku, periodically throughout the fight, I'm going to have Septuagint. You're going to taunt off me and let him hit you once, and then I'll taunt back. Because every time he hits his target consecutively, he gains a stacking buff, increasing his haste by 8% each stack. So when I tell you, you'll taunt, and then I'll taunt back. With Paku, let's see, here's Paku. Okay, so Paku's going to do Gift of the which really isn't that troublesome. However, let me get my notes here. Not Paku, I'm sorry, we were just talking about Paku. Gonk. So Gonk is going to put a bleed effect on the tank. So when he's attacking you, Mike, he's going to put a bleed effect on you. Anybody within 9 yards or 90-degree cone in front of him. So primarily we just want Mike to be the one over there absorb. Okay. I'm sorry, wait a minute. That was the. That's if he forms a raptor. I shouldn't have said that. I apologize. That's if he summons a raptor. Hey, T, what do you. For some reason, I'm only showing that all he does is do his crawling hacks. Is that a glitch, or do you have.
Ooh. What,
Gong?
Yeah, he does crawling hex when he's
That's it?
alive. He also will cause some raptors to spawn every once in a while, and we have to kill those.
Right. Yeah. So when the raptor spawn from Gonk, guys, we have to switch over to the raptor, kill the raptor, go back onto Paku. When Paku dies, another boss will drop down and everybody will move over to Gonk, which will be the X. He will get fully healed when Paku dies. That's why we're not DPSing him. He'll get fully healed and he will do 15% increased damage. Each boss does that when their counterpart dies. So we decided Paku was the most troublesome with his stacking debuff. So when we kill Paku, you move over to Gonk. And we kill the raptors when Gonk summons the raptor, then we start DPSing Gonk again.
He doesn't summon a raptor; he turns into one.
Either way.
No, when he dies. Sorry, that's when he dies. He'll every once in a while he'll summon like a handful of raptors that will fixate on a person, and those need to be DPSed and kept away from other raptors because if the raptors get too close, they'll buff each other. But he does that after he dies.
Yeah, well, he's alive. He turns into a raptor, and then he has an ability called it's a Maul ability where he does a cone of AoE damage.
Yeah, he turns into a raptor, and that's when he does his wild Maul. It's when he dies, like Tig was saying, when he's just Gonk, no longer Gonked aspect, is when he summons the raptor.
It's Gonk's Wrath is the ability.
Yeah. So then we'll switch over to Gonk. We'll kill Gonk. When Paku dies, we will be getting Kimball, who comes down, Kimball's aspect. That one, what's going to be the problem is he's going to put a stacking debuff, not debuff, stacking damage on whatever tank he's attacking, his physical damage, which is good for tank because we can kind of help mitigate with some of that. But when he dies, he becomes Kimball, and he just randomly bounces around to people and hits them and knocks everybody down within 5 yards of that person. So, and anybody within that 5 yards will also get the Bleeding Wounds ability, which is a stacking damage buff. We'll just have to call things out as we go because there's a lot that's going to go on this fight. After we kill Gonk, Akuda's going to come out. Akuda's going to be complicated because when Akuda reaches full energy, he does his mind wipe on random players, which will force you to forget all your abilities for 30 seconds. When this spell happens, we have to dispel it. So when this happens, the goal is to dispel Belly if Belly has it, if he has it. If not, Belly will mass dispel everybody that has it so that we can get right back to where we're going. But if Belly happens to get the mind wipe, he's primary target to dispel the mind wipe from, if you're able to. And when Akuda does his Thundering Storm, everyone just got to move out of the... But we'll call things out as we go. It'll be easier once we all actually see it, so...
And just if you have any immunities like Cloak of Shadows or Turtle Shell, save those for when there's a really nasty overlap of abilities, because like you might get Paku's Wrath plus the Lightning, and so you want to spread out for the Lightning, but Paku's Wrath makes it so everyone has to stack up. So if you have immunities, those are good to save for times like that.
Yes, and Chicken, you're gonna have to purge Paku.
Well, he buffs everything, so all the guys that are up need to be purged once they get Gift of the Wind. So if Gift of the Wind comes out, all the enemies that are up need to be purged.
All right, so I purged Paku or just all of them?
All of them.
Well, anyone who can purge, because I know Bill can purge too. So just make sure that buff doesn't stay on very long because it gives them a shit ton of haste.
Alright, so only way we're going to see this is by doing it. So we're going to start with Skull first. We're going to be tanking them at the moon. Mikey will tank X at the square because we got to keep them separate from each other. And we will burn Paku down and Sept when I tell you to taunt them, and I'll taunt back. And then, can we do another feast, Matt? Then I think what will happen is when we kill Paku, I'll come over and taunt off of Mike so we can get rid of his stacks, and he'll pick up the new. and so on and so forth. Are you good with that, Mike?
Yeah, sounds good.
I'm gonna do a ready check.
We have 6 minutes on our flask, or somewhere around there.
One
Just
attempt.
Just FYI.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good for.
flask if you need to.
I'm gonna start a pull timer.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You cannot stand against the law.
Beware.
The wind is at our backs.
You gotta purge those chicken. Alright, Sap, go ahead and taunt. There we go, now they fell off.
Raptors up.
Beware.
Everyone gets a raptor. Purge, skip to the wind. Alright, taunt Sapped.
5.
I get ready to
4,
purge, chicken.
3,
I gotta purge
2,
that gift of the wind.
1.
Move to the bird. Get ready to do cooling heal down. Paku's about to die.
Run away, little girl.
Alright, everybody on Gonk. I'm taunting off you.
Raptors too.
Once raptors are dead, guys, get on Gonk.
Okay, get ready for hiding under the bird. It's gonna happen soon.
Oh, bad time.
Alright, stack up.
Bad placing. Mike's down. I'm Polly. I'm dead. That was bad placing for the bird. I brought the boss in, they got buffed. Mike died.
You could argue that I shouldn't have been tanking him there. Doesn't the bird always spawn in the same place?
No, it's around. It's in different areas.
Oh,
I
okay.
think.
That was just bad placing, in my opinion.
Well, I think for that, you guys need to move them to the extreme edges of the arena, or for the safe area. Because you're not going to survive the boss when you're outside.
So you're thinking we
5,
move them like to the
4,
gate?
3.
No. When the Paku comes, you need to tank it on either end of the circle. So like one boss is on one side and you're on the other side, so they're more than 10 yards away. Because it's like 7 yards to keep them from getting buffed or something like that. But so if you're at the extreme ends, it shouldn't buff. They shouldn't buff each other.
Right, but what happened is I had to run under the bird with the boss.
No,
And-
what I'm saying is the circle that the bird spawns. Mike moves to one side of the square circle, and then you tank on the other side of the circle, so you're not buff each
Oh,
other.
okay. I see what you're saying.
And also healers. I don't think we mentioned it, but when an aspect dies, it does a really nasty dot over 6 seconds. So be aware that there's going to be a huge raid-wide healing once a aspect dies.
Not too bad for a first attempt, in my opinion.
Shift right click.
And yeah, you can do a ready check.
Sorry, I need 1 second.
Okay.
Where do you guys even get your nuggies?
Wendy's.
But doesn't he have to leave the computer and then he can't play if he goes to Wendy's?
If you don't
Can-
say anything, nobody will know.
He can take
Deal with my spirit pet.
he can take his laptop and play while he's in drive-through.
I'm ready. To not get nuggies.
There you go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Purge. They're very good. Yeah, when you get that hex, there you go. If you guys ever get the hex, you guys gotta get out of the group.
You don't want it to hex everybody else.
No. Sap, to go ahead and taunt.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Raptor.
Everyone on the raptor.
Beware.
Alright, purge. I got hexed. There were 3 people by us. Taunt sept.
Bird's coming soon.
Five,
Beware.
4, 3,
Birds up.
2.
I'm one of the
One.
birds right, the far side. Everyone on the raptors.
Yeah, they fixed.
You look right at home crawling on your bellies.
Bird coming soon.
I'll go to his right, just so you know. Oh, I guess I'll go to his left.
Home crawling on your bellies.
Spill your blood.
Raptors are up, guys.
There is no escape for you.
Life down.
Fools are the first to die.
There is no escape for you.
I got polymorphed and I'm dead.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your death strengthens the pack.
Fools are the first to die. Spill your blood.
Your death
Only the strong
strengthens the
survive.
pack.
So 2 little things. Don't dispel the crawling hex unless you know that person's alone, because there's a couple times where some people got instantly dispelled and it spread. So just be really careful with dispelling that, because it's only 5 seconds, so it's not that big of a deal. And I think Mike and Jared, you need to switch taunting when you have Kimball, because I think his lacerations just get too much if you don't switch them.
Fair enough.
You want to do it on 1 stack or 2?
For Kimball, how much do you think you can handle? 2? Can you handle 2?
I was up to 3 before I started dying so fast that it became a liability for the healer.
So maybe let's do 2.
I think 2 should probably be okay.
Alright, you just gotta let me know when to run over and talk. It's gonna be tricky because we don't want them to get close to each other, you know.
Right.
I guess I could have Sept taunt the one I'm on while we switch until you get to.
Now you can just stand there and taunt off each other and they'll run by each other, but it shouldn't be that long.
I would do that too.
Because I don't think they're casters, so they won't stand there.
Y'all, I put down a repair hammer too. Fix your shit.
Wow. I can't believe you allowed him to get a hammer even though he didn't get you nuggies.
Galganus isn't my husband.
Yeah, you got him confused, Bill.
Yeah, no, he
Got the name, the sound.
he was supposed to get us all nuggies, wasn't he?
Is that it? All hunters look the same? Is that what we already?
No, I thought we were all getting nuggies.
I'm just kidding.
Well, I guess that's what happens when people think Jared and Bill are the same.
Right? We are most definitely not.
Thank you for the repair hammer, though.
You're
Yes,
welcome.
sir.
My shit was broke as fuck.
We've been in here an hour and a half, but yet my back feels like we've been in here for 2.
Aw. Get you an icy hot pat.
5, 4,
I need to lay down in my
3,
bed.
2, 1.
Of course, my dogs want to attack me while we go into the boss.
Probably got to go out.
Yeah. All right, set. Taunt.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Get ready to purge.
Beware.
Everyone on the Raptors.
Bird soon.
Five,
Come on to his far right.
3, 2, 1.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
I'm just gonna move the boss over to where I'm gonna be with the bird. I'm taunting off you, Mike.
Bird soon.
I'm going to his right.
Move to the bird.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Taunt off me when you can, Mike. I'm taunting Gonk.
Bird soon.
I'm going to his left.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, Kimball.
Who are we supposed to target right now?
Kimball.
Run away.
Wait, I think I just taunted Kindle.
No, that's fine. Everybody on Kimball. You just hold on to him.
Bloodlust.
Hero. Somebody hero. Thank you. Bird up.
Swap when we can.
5, 4, 3,
I'm going to his right.
1.
I got Kimball.
Down again.
Mid.
When you guys are tanking, don't stay so far apart. You only need to stay like 10 yards from each other.
Yeah, I realized that while doing the bird.
But still, we're getting better there. So, when we get back into the boss's room, I gotta let my dog.
That mind wipe thing. There's a 30-second stun. That's huge.
Yeah, that's why it has to be dispelled.
But at the same time, you don't take damage from it either.
Yeah, but you can't pop cooldowns if you do take damage. I mean, can't total shell, can't heal. So,
Yeah, it can be dispelled. So, we gotta get the people to dispel it.
I just don't want to be that DPS. Like, dispel me!
I take a few minutes, guys. I gotta go let my dog out. I'll be right back.
How's the healing feel on the fight so far? Are you at risk of running out of mana? I'm just curious. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's let me check what it is in normal.
Inside the safe zone, it's 17k a second.
I don't think it's a safe zone then.
Well, it's better than the 90k outside the safe zone.
Okay, so when it's normal, it's 50k outside and 12k inside. So, yeah, that's quite a bit of damage to the raid, even if you're in the safe zone.
Does it matter how far deep you go into the safe zone? Like, the further you in, less damage, or is it just like
No, it's just the
damage
it's just the 10-yard circle.
Sweet. When you get the hex, you're the cutest little like NPC. You're like this little tiny rat. So cute.
When those raptors spawn, you also want to keep them as far apart as possible. Because when they get within 7 yards of each other, they get a movement buff.
But yeah, this fight is just kind of like the fight in King's Rest, but dialed up to 11.
I've never done King's Rest.
Yeah, Jaina seems pretty busy, especially when we have a smaller raid, because there's a lot of things people need to do. But we'll see.
I could really use this trinket he drops too. Kimball's Claw.
Kimball's Claw.
It's an agility
this guy?
trinket. Yeah.
There's an intellect one that's Crest of Paku. That's the one that I'm trying to go for it. Your spells have a chance to increase your haste by 500 and your speed by 150 for 15 seconds. So that's like half a heroism randomly.
Well, it gives me 313 agility, and if I'm behind it, it increases my leech by 50%.
Are you enhancement or elemental?
Havoc.
I'm
You're on your
Hunter.
demon hunter.
I live in back 200, but my jacket dog wanted to stand in the corner of the yard and stare at me like, what?
I think we did pretty good tonight. We got one hard boss down.
I'm going to do a raid check to see who's here.
You guys are doing great.
Can we get a feast really quick, Matt? Thank you, Mike. Okay. Well, I wasn't here when she did. I was AFK. I wonder if for shits and giggles it would be easier if we tanked the bosses in the middle of the room.
Maybe, because the raptors are going to be moving to the middle anyways, because people are going to be congregating there.
And we're more potential. Right. So let's go ahead and do that. Mike, can you go stand on the moon? All right, so Bill's out of... Okay, so from the square to the moon, that's more than 10 yards.
I'm 10 yards away from you right now.
So that's plenty of space because my taunt is 30 yards, so that's perfect. Right. All right, I'm going to do a raid check for a pull, guys. But we're all a little closer, so those with the hacks be aware and raid them.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dual shields, awesome.
Beware.
Sept, go ahead.
Beware.
Raptors are up, guys. Get the raptors. Can we get the healer up? Bird up.
Five,
Beware.
4,
Behind us, I'm
Three,
going directly
2,
backwards.
1.
Sept, taunt. I got gonk. I'm going right back to the blue square. Alright, Mike, I'm taunting off of you. Bird is up. I'm going
Behind
straight
us.
back. I'm going straight back again. I'm back to the blue.
Taunting off.
I'm going straight forward.
Slow DPS just a little bit.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm taunting Kimball off of you. And I'm going straight back to the square.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
She was being a bit.
I see that. I'm dead. We can wipe it. Alright, so the first out of the bosses that come down, the first 3, we're getting better. We're getting more fluid with the taunting and training. It's that last one that comes down that's getting us. I really hate that bird. I'm just putting that out there.
The only thing I could think is off of that fight is we need to be a little better about when we kill the bosses, because if we kill them right during the bird thing, like during it, it's going to be the damage from the bird plus the damage from the dying boss. So if the boss is really close, maybe we should hold off DPS just a little bit until the bird phase is over, and then kill it so the healers don't get too stressed.
What? Okay, so that bird does damage. So what does standing under him do?
It makes it less damage. It's like 5 times less damage.
So that's nowhere in the journal, so I didn't even see that.
Yeah, it is. It's under Paku's Wrath.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Oh.
I guess it doesn't do damage to us in normal. Hold on, let me check.
Well, it says it does a flat 50,000 to anybody.
Okay, so don't worry about killing the boss thing, because in normal they don't do damage to the raid when we kill them. That's a heroic thing.
So, okay, just by reading this, I kind of feel like we're doing it. It could be the verbiage that's throwing me off, but it says he does 50,000 nature damage to all enemies further than 10 yards from the boss, and 12,510 nature damage to enemies within 10 yards every 1 second for 8 seconds. So it looks like it's 2 separate damage counts, but the one where we're within 10 yards actually amounts to more damage.
No, it doesn't.
No, if you're standing outside, sorry, if you're standing outside of that bubble, it nails you down fast. The first attempt we had, I was going down like crazy, but standing under him, I'm not dying near as fast.
They're both every 1 second for 8 seconds.
Okay,
so it's
that's right.
50,000. Yeah.
Because just reading the journal, it almost implies that one's flat and one.
Yeah, it's a little, the grammar's a little weird on it, but yeah, so you basically have to get them under there so the healers don't have a heart attack.
But Matt whispered me earlier saying that he's feeling like he's kind of bored. Right? He actually asked if Mike and I could take our shields off.
Well, shall we go?
I was trying to have a little fun.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
More prey for the pack.
Beware.
The wind is my will. You look right at home, crawling on your belly.
Taunts up.
Run away, little girl. Run away. Beware.
Raptors up.
My will. There is no escape for you.
Slow DPS for a minute.
No, we're fine.
Taunt for a
'Cause
second.
They don't do
Beware.
damage.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I got Gonk. Going straight back to blue.
You look right at home, crawling on your belly. Right at home, crawling on your belly.
Taunting off you, Mike. Going around.
Taunting off you.
I got Gonk. I'm dead.
God damn.
There is no escape for you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I just got a Kunda because he was running right by me.
need a taunt.
Sorry.
Kimball's a dick.
And Tig, when I said slow DPS, I wasn't
5,
concerned about the damage. I was concerned
3,
with being able to actually see the boss.
Oh, sorry. So I think that one we had the nasty crawling hex during one of the bird phases.
No, chicken, it's not the last poll. We go to 9:30. Yeah, go ahead, Cersei.
Oh, for the transition between Gonk and Kunda. So is it going to be like, because Mike, I guess it depends on who's on Kimball, right? Because you should probably switch it at that point.
Yeah, realistically, well, generally, it seems like Kimball dies when I have Kimball, or not Kimball, Gong. And that's when Akuda comes out, and I, I think it's almost easier to, because it doesn't look like, oh wait a minute, Kimball does that debuff, that nasty ass debuff, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, the laceration. wonder if we try to stack the raptors up, because they just get a speed buff when they're close to each other, right?
Yeah.
I think it was actually also a damage buff. Hold on.
No, just a speed buff, and you can't CC him.
So maybe we, if you get fixated, just run to the boss for killing, and then that way the raptors kind of group up, and then we can just AoE them down. Yeah, it's heroic where they get a speed increase if they get close to each other. So, yeah, I guess if you get fixated, just run towards the boss that we're killing, and then that way we can cleave them all down.
All right, well, let's do a ready check.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Beware.
You're upset.
Beware.
Raptors up. Group up the raptors. We can cleave them down. Low DPS on Paku for a second. I'll wait till after the bird and we're back into the middle to kill him.
5,
Beware.
4, 3,
I'm going to his right.
2, 1.
Do not DPS Paku. Alright, resume DPS in Paku.
Beware.
I got Gonk. Going straight up. Yep, taunting. Stack up for raptors. Alright. We'll taunt
5,
after we get back in the
4,
position.
3, 2, 1.
If you want to grab mine on your way through, I'll grab Gong. I'll grab whoever pops up because my taunt's gonna be up. Keep it up through this bird, and then we'll do hero.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, too late. It's a white.
How did I get bubbled?
That was me by accident. I had you click and hit the wrong freaking button. I went to go hit my my heal. Cause I had that instant heal. And I got that stupid bubble right next to it.
Ah, I was sitting there like, why can I not heal with my Leon?
Yeah, I realized I fucked up when I had both of them on me. I'm like, shit. It's moved now, though. You can still hear, right, chicken? Chicken isn't old enough not to know how to work electronic. You can't not know how to do electronics until you're like 30, 33.
There's two cords, all right? I used the one that had the volume adjuster thinking that was the cord, and then I used the charger, plugged the charger in, and the charger worked. So I'm just using the charger now. It's probably not
Now-
good for the battery, but
Now that he's back, can we just globally silence him?
Seriously, every time we come into a raid.
And another hammer.
Alright, here we go. Ready, chat.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You cannot stand against the law.
Beware.
The skies belong to us. There is no escape for you.
Alright, scepter up.
Beware.
Slow DPS on Paku. I don't want him to die till after the bird.
3, 2, 1.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Sept, can you... Oh shit, don't do it, don't do it. Ah crap, I just lost my taunt down right now. Yeah.
Beware.
I got gonk. Bird.
Rend your flesh.
I got Kimball. Ooh.
Bro, Celestial Miss almost has 20 more K health than you.
Okay.
How much more health does he have than me?
$120.
The hammer's still up if you guys want to use it. Or it disappears.
And you can also CC the raptors like with stuns and stuff. So if you have stuns, I mean, you can use that to keep them from doing damage to you and whatnot. We can use Earthbind totems or capacitor totems as well. I mean, there's a lot of things we can do to keep them from doing damage.
Five, four, three, two, one.
You cannot stand against the law. Beware. The skies belong to us.
You look right at home crawling on your belly.
You're upset.
Beware.
One more time, Sept.
You look right at home crawling on your belly.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Paku's at 500k, 300, get ready. Almost dead. She's dead.
Taunting Gonk.
Okay.
Taunting Kimball.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
And down.
There is no escape for you. Fresh meat. There is no escape for you.
Spill your blood. Only the strong survive.
Your death strengthens the pack.
Five, four, three,
Alright, Jen, you can solo this.
one.
Strengthens the pack.
I gave it my best shot.
So close, too.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, guys, so that's it for the night. First off, good job with the first 4 bosses down. That was great. That's phenomenal, you guys. Good job. We just hit a tough wall, but we'll get through it next week, no problem. keep your eye out on the calendar. I'm actually copying and pasting it now. Don't pay attention to the name of it or anything like that. I'll change that in a little bit. But no, good job, all of you. If any of you know a healer that's looking to join a guild and be in a progression group, let me know. We'll gladly talk with them.